Hello there, dear viewer. Welcome to a let's play of let me tell you of a story. A story of a great man named Daniel Fortesque. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the first long version of a let's play of another Sony classic that no one has ever heard of, but he was recently revived in Sony PlayStation's All Stars to the Rescue. Basically, Sony Smash Brothers. This is the tale of Sir Daniel Fortesque, the great hero himself, whose epic deeds saved the land of Gallowmere from the evil Zarok. But as Zarok came back 100 years later, there was a side effect to him reviving the dead. You get the revival of the great man himself, as we get to see how he died in the first place. And the arrows fly into the air and Sir Daniel charges in! Oh dear. Really? Daniel died by the first arrow? Oh. And he was the captain too! Better have a good explanation for this. Anyway, this is the tutorial level, Dan's Crypt.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortesque. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better.
You tell him!
Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
And hopefully we will do well. Anyway, this is Sir Dan's Crypt, the tutorial level, and this is a sword. It is sharp and pointy, like most objects. If you have no idea what you're doing, you basically use this as a way of getting forward. There is a remake for this on the PlayStation Portable, one of the first games released for the PlayStation Portable, called MediEvil Resurrection, which is not very good by this game's standard. Here you'll find a life bottle. This basically gives you an extension of life. So essentially it's just like a heartbeat. So it's just like a heart container there from Zelda. Here you'll find things that are unique. For instance, if you hold down the square button, you can do a power attack. And pick up the way to get out. For instance, Sir Dan here can actually go through shallow water. He can't go through deep water. That kills him, because apparently the undead die from water fits. Let's just get that for a moment. Anyway, you'll find a copper shield here, Sir Dan's shield, and look at him charge so epically and massively, for he is Sir Dan Fortesque. A badass by all standards. Such. Right, now that we have the star rune, let's put the star rune right here. Like so, and rise up the staircase so we can make our grand epic return to the world at large. By the way, note that when you see magic slime, really, it's called magic slime. That's his magic source, magic slime? Seriously? Anyway, you get to see your first level. You can save your progress at any time, which is pretty good, especially since you're going to be facing a lot of this. By the way, these videos are long. Why? Well, MediEvil has a very large game. We're not going to replay Dan's Crypt now. We're going to head towards that first level, the graveyard where Dan's Crypt was buried. As we approach the 4:45 mark. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first level of the game, Fortesque's own graveyard. The hands cannot be killed or cannot be touched by our sword. Ignore them. Here's 10 gold, bottom right of the corner of the grave. Let's take a look, because now we have to find a way. We have to find our way out of this cemetery. It is a graveyard. We have to get out of here. And it just basically tells you that there are zombies about. Really? Our first enemies are about to... Oh, crap, zombie! If you notice that, if you're on the top right of the screen, you'll see a chalice. Here's the thing. You have to fill this chalice up. I'll tell you that in a minute. But anyway, slay... Let's go kill Michael Jackson! Kill him! Kill him! It's through the time? I don't think so. Moving on to this large, you can see a mass grave of zombies! Slay the fuckers! Stab them with your sword of doom! And all is well for now. Come over here and pick up the earth room, which has been... All these runes are essentially keys! They're not very good at all. They are basically locks and gates. As you can see, this is sort of like funny. Haha! Die, Michael Jackson! Slay him! Die, bitch, die! Ah, an excuse for the mighty one to get his wind out. Because I am Sir Daniel Fortesque. Everything shall die by my very, very small stabby object. Die, zombies! Die! Die! No one likes you! Go home, zombies! You're dead! Haha! Here's a chaos room. If you don't like this game, tough! If you don't like the way I'm narrating this game, tough luck! I am Sir Daniel Fortesque! Things shall die by my sword of death! Fear my one-eyed nature as I awkwardly walk through the graveyard. I think you can run in this game. I'm gonna have to learn at a later level. I have no idea where the button is for run, so I just walk. Who needs to run? I am Sir Daniel! I can slay things! Like this. Yes. Regret, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. So... that's an angel. Yeah, audio-visual gag. Doesn't fucking work somehow. Zombies! Slay them! Die! No one likes you. Shut up, Nick. Anyway, go around the side, go this way. Damn it. Camera angle should not... Anyway, just hit the sword, you'll get it around, and then it just basically opens this gate up here. Let's go through here. The reason why we're doing this is because there's a treasure trove here, and another life bottle, but there's a price for this one. Oh crap, I can see why. It's a zombie ambush! Wow, epically killed 3 zombies in 1 hit. That's Sir Dan for you. He knows how to take care of evil. Whether they walk, whether they crawl, whether they suck your brain, try to get your brain, Sir Dan stabs them in the head with his sword and says, huzzah! As Dr. would say. Anyway, moving on. Here you'll explain the chalice. The chalice is essentially your way of getting into the Hall of Heroes, but you can't pick it up yet because it's not full. We'll come back for the chalice when it is full. And if you slay enemies like this, slaying enemies or killing the zombies refills the chest. Now the problem is though, this bit here, we need to find a stained glass key. So essentially, we're gonna have to wait a couple of more parts later. So keep that in mind, and let's kill some more zombies. They need slaying. They are epic. They have been defeated, for they are zombies. Why am I speaking why do I speak so funny? I don't know, but who cares? Let's get our chalice, shall we? We got the chalice is full. Let's go get it. I hope people like the way that I've actually wanted to do a PlayStation Let's Play for a while, since I has the means and the technologies for it, a fast computer and everything. And it's going to make me move up in the world, so why not? Just get the chalice, Sir Dan. It's not that hard. There we go. The Hall of Heroes awaits. That is good. The Hall of Heroes is what we need. Let's move the thing back. Let's get back the way we came. Because we are Sir Dan. I need to keep reminding people this because I like to drone on inconsistently. Now, Sedan has only ever appeared in 3 games. As I mentioned, he appeared in this game. He appeared in the sequel, MediEvil 2, and then he reappeared in a sort of PSP reimagining called MediEvil Resurrection, which no one liked, which a lot of people didn't like because according to some people it tried too hard. Well, I got the game, so I can actually play it. Anyway, see these gargoyles? Well, crap, zombies! More zombies! This is what happens when you're working in a graveyard. These are merchant gargoyles. These are fucking twits. I just need to get your dagger count up, because whilst the daggers are not very useful, they're in a good pitch in case you want to take out some small enemies. Now go this way, you got more zombies! Slay them! You don't have to slay them because basically your chalice is full and you're going straight to the Hall of Hills anyway. So let's take a peek at this one, take more zombies, walk around because we are epic. We are a walking skeleton that is epic. How can you counter that? Oh wait, yeah, his name's Raziel. No, Kane's the more cool bad guy, but Sedan, he's brilliant. Now we get to walk around shallow water, as we mentioned it. Here it is. If you go into deep water, like you'll see over there with the bridge, you will lose a life. If Sedan loses a life, he's in trouble. Found the shields just in case your old shield died. Cross this bridge, and we head towards the end of the level as we're indicated by the Zarok's magic slime. Which is kind of ew.
Tread softly. Zarok awaits beyond these gates. The master meets with the demon from the mausoleum.
Stick blast.
Hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna go after Zarok because I am Sedan, and the Hall of Heroes awaits me. And we get another explanation. If you haven't killed enough enemies, you will not come here.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity. Feasting, singing, and arm wrestling.
Oh, that's cool.
If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
That's a good thing. I like new weapons. So does Sedan. Let's go find ourselves let's go into the Hall of Heroes. To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of the designated spot. Seen him? Stand in front of him.
Captain Fortesque, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well?
Well, no shit.
How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
Oh, insulting! Accept this because we got.
Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir.
Yeah, dipshit, watch it.
Goodbye, sir.
You now get Kenny Tim's crossbow. This is a very useful item. It is a lot better than your throwing daggers. And heck, you can even say it's way better than those fucking throwing daggers. So now that we're done here for now, we can't really do much about anything else. We have to leave the Hall of Heroes. Mainly due to the fact that we can't really do anything after you get our crossbow. That's essentially it. Right. This has actually been 14 minutes. It's been 14 minutes too long. After you beat the graveyard, you'll access the Cemetery Hill, which is our next location. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part of Sir Dan Fortesque's MediEvil Odyssey, we get to follow Zarok towards the Cemetery Hill. Laters.